Hey everyone, we're here for round number one. I won the die roll. I'd like to play, and yeah, I guess I keep this. I don't know. I mean, this hand looks like a keep, but it's a bit on the wild side. So we'll go ahead and keep it. See how it pans out for us here. I don't know if I'm supposed to lead with Trailblazer or Crusader. Our opponent has mulligan to six, but for what it's worth. Also, I have not played Magic Online since they changed this, so you're gonna have to bear with me because looks like you can pop. I know you can pop your graveyard out and stuff like that. So um, I'm gonna lead with good old Crowan Crusader and give that bad boy a shot because I want to Defiant Strike it next turn and get in for 3 damage. All right, Bivouac. So probably Teamer of the monsters variety. Um, I'm gonna scry first. We're looking for a blue source as our most. Hmm. I will keep that, I guess, because that could actually be. That's actually going to be pretty sweet with our Crown Crusader. We get to crash in for 3 here. Um, yeah, I'm looking for a blue source to play this Ascendancy, but this hand's actually pretty sweet even without Ascendancy. All right, Mystic Monastery, Elvish Mystic. What is going on? All right, I have no idea what's going on this side of the board. So, ooh, that's a delightful draw. All right, well, let's go ahead and crash on in with our boys here. I don't think he's gonna block, and I don't think it matters that much if he does. All right, so blue, red, white. Cast an Ascendancy and go from there. And hopefully we'll get to figure out what he's doing here. So he's looks like some sort of 4-color Elvish Mystic deck. I don't know. I have been a little bit out of the standard loop lately. I've been playing a lot of limited and things like that. So yeah, we'll see what's going on here. Played like a limited PTQ 2 weekends ago. Last weekend was GP Nashville, which was limited. So I haven't touched standard in a couple of weeks. All right, Sylvan Caryatid, you say? All right. So what is our play here? I think we start things off by just crashing on in with the boys. So let's just go ahead and send the team here. If he blocks, we get to wreck him with Defiant Strike. But I don't think we're too worried about it. Now here I'm going to just play both my Trailblazers. Which, that actually might be a mistake. We might want to save one to discard to Ascendancy. But at this point I'm trying to just really just kind of go ham and maybe trigger Ascendancy a couple times and just kill him with a bunch of big guys. My opponent just asked me in chat if he was dead. I wish. Alright, so 5 cards under the revealed zone. Alright, so this is the revealed zone here. Okay, so, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense. He's playing Jeskai Ascendancy himself. He's got Heliod's Pilgrims, though. Maybe he's not. I don't know. Another Caryatid. Interesting. Alright, and this is his graveyard. So, oh, that's my graveyard. Okay. Let's see what we draw. Another Ascendancy. Okay, I feel like... Can we kill him this turn? 1, 2, 3. I can give all my guys +3/+3. So that's 3, 6, 9. That's 9 of unblocked. And then... Well, if I Defiant Strike... So if I Defiant Strike in a Crow and Crusader, hmm. All right, so yeah, this is really tough here because I feel like I can kill him this turn, but I'm not sure. If I Defiant Strike this Heroine Crusader, I get to trigger Ascendancy and Crusader, so that I get a Soldier token first, then the Ascendancy triggers to pump it. So then I'm gonna have I'm gonna have some 2/2s. These are gonna be 1/1s. Then I play the second Ascendancy to trigger Ascendancy again, so these are gonna be 3 power guys. So, and these are going to be 2, and this guy's going to be big. So let's say he chumps the Crusader. He would take 3, 6, 8, 10 damage. So I don't think that's going to be good enough. So I'm actually going to lead with Jeskai Ascendancy. And go ahead and draw and discard. We'll discard Mana Confluence. And we'll crash with the boys here. Alright, no blocks, so is he dead. So then this is 2, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 damage. I think he's just dead if we just Defiant Strike. Let's go for this one. So we can draw a discard. I don't think we care about Jeskai Charm. Draw a discard again. Oh, don't care about Dragon Mantle. So then my guys get bigger, and then Defiant Strike resolves. I draw a card. I think this is lethal here. Yep, that's lethal. So if he had to block one of the Crusaders to not lose. Okay. All right. Well, that was pretty sweet. How do I sideboard against this? All right. Well, he's definitely probably playing. I think Jeskai Ascendancy combo. He had Tormenting Voice and Heliod's Pilgrim. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what he's doing, but let's see. All right, so I want to bring in Erase though. I think that I definitely want Erase. So we're gonna move Erase into our deck, and I think that I want to cut Seeker of the Way and Jeskai Charm. And maybe I don't need God's Willing anymore, but I'll keep it anyway. Like I maybe can trim on God's Willings. And maybe Jeskai Charm pumping is just better. So let's actually trim on 2 God's Willings. Let's trim on one God's Willing for 1 Jeskai Charm. I think just the +1/+1 ability could be quite good against him because he doesn't seem to have like a lot of removal. Actually, let's do that twice. This is only 59 cards actually, so we get one more. So I guess we'll bring the other God's Willing back in. We'll try that. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing exactly because I also don't know exactly what my opponent's deck is trying to do either. So there is that as well, but that game went pretty well. I mean, we didn't combo them, but we just used Jeskai Ascendancy as a way to pump our guys, which was pretty awesome. Just another facet of the deck is you don't actually have to combo to win. You can just pump your guys with Ascendancy and things like that. So that was pretty interesting. I could have probably played a little bit differently. I'm not sure that jamming both Trailblazers was correct, although we did end up winning the next turn as a result. So it did work out pretty well, but sometimes you want to be cognizant of keeping cards back in hand to discard to Ascendancy's loot ability as well. So just something to keep in mind. One thing that sucks about Magic Online right now is that we can't look at our sideboard as we're waiting. I think that that's something that they'll hopefully change in the future. But other than that, I actually I don't mean to get into debating the merits of Magic Online. That's something I probably should have. That's a can of worms I should have not opened because that's not my purpose here. And I actually don't think version 4 is as bad as people say. I haven't had too many problems with it. It's not the best, but It's not as bad as people make it out to be. Whew. Well, this hand's not exciting. We have a lot of cheap things to play. So I'm going to keep, but we could get punished for this. So we want to draw lands, which we did. Now I don't know what to lead with. I'm going to lead with Swift Spear. Just get in a damage because I don't think we're going to be triggering Heroic on a Chrome Crusader. So I don't want to burn this God's Willing just on turn 2 to make a guy. Alright, he has no play, which is sweet. Defiant Strike, okay. Defiant Strike's a pretty sweet draw. Goes really well with what we've got going on. I think we just want not that. Anything but that. I'm not sure exactly what we want, but I know it's not that. Alright, let's see what he's got for us here. Off his Mystic Monasteries. A purse for 2. Alright, well, bad news for him. This doesn't look good for him. Also, that was an interesting draw. I guess we're just going to do this. And then I will Defiant Strike one of these guys. Hit him for a bunch. Drum. Okay. Drum is going to be good next turn to do a lot of damage as well. I don't foresee a world where we lose this game. Maybe if Anger the Gods or something like that, but I really doubt this deck plays Anger because of how powerful it is against his own deck. Playing the Briber's Purse definitely means that it is 100% the Ascendancy deck, which we thought. So bringing in the Erases was correct. But it looks like his draw was pretty bad, so I'm not. I'm curious what he kept. Like, what would cause him to keep that hand? All right, Dragon Mantle. All right, I'm gonna lead with Crusader. All right, my opponent said it was his first time playing this deck and he's unsure. He's assuming that a hand with no green is something you just can't keep, which I don't know if that's 100% true, but it probably is true. Here we get to play Crusader, play this, and then cast a Dragon Mantle, paying red by tapping the Fresh Crusader to get another Prowess trigger. Now, if we draw a red sword, I guess he has the purse, so he's not dead. But oh, I should have targeted a Chrome Crusader with this. Oh well, that was bad. He concedes anyway. That was a really easy win for round 1. The deck was pretty sweet. I don't know. It looks so bad, but it actually played out really well. We didn't assemble a combo at all, but we got to just use like the prowess on Swift Spears in this game, and we used the +1/+1 ability of Jeskai Ascendancy in the other game to just kill our opponent normally. So it really showcases that this deck can do a lot of different things, has a lot of different facets to it. Ultimately, kind of a cool deck, and very difficult to play accurately. As you see, I've already made a couple of mistakes, but I am pretty excited to jump back in for the next round. We are 1-0. I'm happy about that, and hopefully you guys are as well. And join me again for round 2 coming up right after this.